everyone, welcome on in. I'm Velvet and hey, it's Planet Zoo time. We are at Castle Myers and we're trying to, conquer it. We're trying to complete all the objectives. How cute is this little foxy? Just playing on the sprinkler. So this zoo is part of the Twilight DLC pack in the Planet Zoo. And my first time playing this zoo. So we're going to check out what we've got left to do and how we can get these silver objectives. Alright, where are we at? So we've got $11,000. Average guest needs are pretty bad. I'm not sure why they're so red, but anyway they are. Our foxes are adorable. But we need to have at least 7 different habitat species in the zoo. So we've got to add some more animals to our zoo. And have at least 4 different exhibit species in the zoo. So you know what? We're going to be adding animals to the zoo today, which isn't too bad. Oh, serious injury. Oh no! Oh no! Get requested. Quick, get in there. Get in there. Hopefully they're okay. Animal died. Oh yeah, that's right. One of our foxes died. Okay. And cockroaches. Exhibit has no keeper assigned or free to visit. Keeper cannot reach the exhibit. Oh. Really? How do we add them to the work zone? Hang on, let's just check that. Let's go into our work zones. So exhibits, edit work zone. Should be that. And I think that one. Sculpey slush. Sculpey soda. Okay, so exhibits are Eastern Brown Snake, Walkthrough Exhibit, and Cockroaches. Alright, so I think I've got all my exhibits. How many keepers do we have assigned to habitats? That's the question. I am trying to keep costs down. Okay, so we've got 2 to exhibits, 2 to small front. And... oh! Animal escape! No! Our bear has escaped! No, Mr. Bear! Oh, do they not like the glass? Uh-oh. Well, that's a problem. Alright, let's get our glass back in place. We'll just repair it. There we go. Well, that's going to be a problem if they don't like glass. The other option is maybe we could do steel mesh. Corrugated chain link, resistance grade 2, climbable steel mesh maybe. I assume the guests can actually see through the steel mesh. I just really don't want to have an escaping animal all the time, so hopefully the steel mesh will work. Right, we need to work out where we're going to put the rest of these animals. So we need one more exhibit. Let's add that in, and then we'll go from there for the rest of the things, because exhibits are easy. We have a little bit of conservation credits, so that means we can actually buy them with that as well. So it's just the cost of the exhibit itself. So facilities, yes, facilities, animal exhibits. All right, one more exhibit, 3,800. Well, let's put it there. And we'll do that. So that side's going to be closed, and then we're going to have that side open, and that side open. Right, what are we going to put in there? At the moment, we've got cockroaches, eastern brown snake, and bats. Now, we need to get something that we can have a breeding pair with. So the common death adder, actually, we can get a breeding pair with, and we can pay with conservation points, so that's fantastic. Yes. So let's quickly add that into our exhibit work zones. Done. And then we need to add those to our everything work zone as well. Done. Easy as that. We'll just add in our educational board, common death adder, and common death adder. Let's just check their temperatures and everything like that. Layout, fine, climate. Right, so we need to get range 23 to 31. go, and range 60 to 80. Plan for a fabulous in between 70. Customize, so we're going to close one of these windows so they have a little bit of privacy. That one, window 4, okay. Window 4 is closed. Yes. A little bit of privacy there. And we are going to add manage population so that we can keep selling that. And we want to have lowest age first as our priority. Actually, do I have that for the rest of them? I think I didn't do that. Okay, lowest first. So that's our cockroach. Where's our other one there? Lowest first. And lowest first. There we go. So if we have any breeding, then we're selling the youngest first, which is what we want to sell. And then this is, lowest first. And lowest first. You know what? We don't even have managed populations on in here. So we're going to have maybe three males and 3 females managed population. There we are. So that should mean we should have some animals to sell. Let's have a look. Yeah, got some fruit bats to sell. Yes. And there's some sweet cash because we need it. Fantastic. Love that for us. Righto. We've got, I think, our next tick in our silver objectives. Yes, we do. So we just need 3 more animals to add to our zoo. Where are we going to add them? Well, that's the question at the moment, isn't it? We've got a space here, so maybe we can add like a little... Yeah, let's add a little exhibit in here. What animals do we have? That's the question. So we can have aardvark, bongo. I kind of want to do like twilighty small animals. I feel like that's really the gist of our zoo, right? Ooh, we could do some lemurs. Skunks. Have we got skunks? What have we got at the moment? So we've got wombats, raccoons, and red foxes. Okay, so we could totally add skunks. Right, let's investigate skunks. Striped skunk. So they need natural habitat. So they need not much land. I feel like temperature is fairly normal. Grade 1 fence. Okay, so that's pretty basic. Nothing too tricky there. Let's maybe do... I'll just do my usual. Yeah, I'll just do my usual pizza thing. Okay, let me make this in an enclosure and we'll be right back. Okay, one enclosure sort of set up. So let's get our glass in place. You know, so our pigs can see. Glass, and let's add in our barrier, our habitat gate. So this is going to be our skunk exhibit. Yes. Let's add that to our work zones. You know what? I'm going to create a new work zone, and it's going to be skunks and bears. Where are the bears? We'll take bears out of exhibits, and we'll have our work zone thingy there. Perfect. And this is going to be our extra animals zone. There we go. I don't know. So that means we're going to add... Take bears out of exhibits. We'll add a couple of keepers in. They're going to be in extra animals. Okay, one keeper. I thought I had 2, but apparently just 1. Righto, so we've got that, extra animals taken care of, so then we can add in our raccoon. No, not our raccoons, our skunks. So breeding pair, so we've got a female. I don't know what the, you know, the group makeup is, so I have to check that. We'll get a breeding pair to start with. Male, it's Kai. Perfect. Let's get our habitat set up for our skunks. Species, and it's going to be striped skunk. What do striped skunks like? Well, let's find out. They like food and water. Well, that's just crazy talk right now. Okay, and what else do they want? They would like some water. Man, they're demanding. I don't know if we need headers or callers it yet. Animal died. Uh-oh, we'll check that out in a minute. We'll have our little burrow. And then a little shelter over here as well. Bit of grass on it. Perfect. And then enrichment-wise, we have a bamboo feeder, a slow feeder, and a sprinkler. Perfect. So they should be fairly happy, I think. The other thing that we need to add is our facilities, and we need to add in guest facilities, finance, donation box into there. All right, we have some skunks. Now let's have a wee look at their group makeup. Make sure so they're pretty happy. Terrain-wise, we need to do a little bit of work. So less long grass, more short grass. Do that. They're really happy with their habitat otherwise, I think. Okay, and then what else we got? Environment, all good, enough coverage, all the things are there. Enrichment happy, stab book. All good, social bonding, social adult population of 2. So that's perfect. We just needed a breeding pair in there. Hey, they were easy. So who died? Multiple objects. Oh, the vandalizing. Driving me bananas. Not in its ideal temperature. So does it need to be colder? And also too hot. Okay, quick. Let's put some cold things in. Right, so that should be good. Yes. Problem solved. Facility is without power. Why do you have no power? Facility? Righto, I guess we need a facility that has power. Because we are currently working on our green energy. Just want to hide it in the woods. It'll be fine. And staff path. And we'll just add that to our everything zone. Everything. There we are. Actually, did I add the skunk one? Okay, yes, now I have. Facility is without power. Animal Talk 2 is now without power. What? I'm sure these things had power before. What's this? Autumn leaf litter. Ugh. Man, I don't want to spend all this money on a bloomin' power thing. Guess I have to. Okay, there, and we'll hide it in the woods, under the trees. There we go. Accessible. And we'll just add it to our work zone. While we're in here, let's just double check everything else has power because, yikes. Oh no, okay, so there's some stuff still without power. Fan-diddly-tastic. Ugh. Righto. This is costing me an arm and a leg to power this place. I wonder whether or not I can get like a little staff path running through here. Or we can move this. Move that there, and then we can get maybe like a little staff path running through here. And hopefully that will power... Ah! Animal escape! How are you escaped? Oh, is it not strong enough for you? Get back in there, little bear. Oh, little friend. Okay, maybe I need to make these a bit higher. Yikes. Okay, just climbed right over it. Alright then. I was sure like it was about 2 meters, but obviously that's just a little too low for them. There we go. Let's just double check that. Grizzly bear. Oh no, it's Himalayan brown bear, right? Himalayan. Yeah. At least 2 meters. Okay, well I guess it was just a little too low. Hopefully that problem is now solved. Yes, solar power source requires repair. Get on it, mechanic. The amount of mechanic repairs and vandalising in this level has been quite phenomenal. Right, we were building our next power area over here. Okay, I've got a space. Let's just check that it is covering the power area that I want it to cover. And the answer is yes. So the only thing we've got left unpowered is this one over here. I feel like if we move this just like slightly over that way, that would actually cover it and we don't have to buy a new one. That would be the smart way to do it. So let's take our stuff path. Right. Would it work if we did it this way? So let's move that over here. It's not helped by the fact that it needs a mechanic, but it's fine. No. Here we go. Mechanic, get in there. Right, let's just check our power bridge. Yes, 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 yes. Oh my gosh, we got everything powered! Powering up the zoo has been successful. Hooray! Back! Okay, we've got like no money. Okay, fabulous. Have we got any animals that we can sell? Yay! We have got some animals that we can sell. Yes, that gives us a little bit of cash. Fantastic, but we're probably not enough cash to get another animal, but we do have 2 more to get. Our welfare is good, we just need 2 more animals, and that's it, and then we've got our silver objectives. Where are we going to put them? That's the question. We can do like another little spot here, depending on the animal, and then maybe another one here. Actually, what's the gold objectives? How many do we need to add to that? Alright, so we need to have at least 12 different habitat species in the zoo. I'm kind of feeling that maybe we need a path through here, and then like, we can open up this area here as a whole part of the zoo. Alright, I think we'll maybe do that. Let's see what animals we have the option of getting. Timberwolves are kind of cheap, so we can maybe do those. The ring-tailed lemurs also kind of cheap and more in keeping with the style of our zoo. Like, the options are pretty limited for the type of animals we can get, so we can maybe do American bisons as well. I'm just wondering if there's any animals we can combine. Gemsbots and bongos. Let's have a look at them and just see whether or not we can combine them. Ah! Another animal escape. What is up with you? Get back in your enclosure. Stop it. Why do you keep climbing out, Kelly? Actually, did we get a mate for Kelly? Maybe if we got a mate for Kelly, they would be less inclined to climb out of things. We need a mate for Kelly. Kelly's just sort of sitting there. Hey, Kelly. Hey, Kelly, you just sitting there? Yeah. Yeah, just sitting there. Just sitting there. Having a little sit. It's all good. Oh, Kelly. You silly. Yeah, okay. Back into your enclosure. There we go. Maybe I should have the light on more for when I'm playing this at night time. That's kind of sensible. Animal trading. Do we have a male grizzly bear for her? Oh, we do. Okay, let's get her a male grizzly bear. That'll keep her busy, perhaps. And you know, the answer to this is I'm just going to end up with 2 bears escaping, right? I know I'm doing this and it's just going to be 2 bears escaping. Ah, madness. It'll be fine. If we really need to, we can delete some stuff as well, in terms of getting money. Right, so I was looking to see whether I feel like bongos and gemsbox are in completely different environments. So I don't feel like that's going to be an option. But pronghorns, however, and gemsbox, I feel like maybe they are in the same environment. Let's have a wee look at that. Because we want the African Yeah, North America? Oh! Okay, pronghorns and bisons. We have those. We've got bisons and pronghorns we can maybe do together. Alright. I mean, we don't currently have a pronghorn, but that's the option. I wonder what bongos can team up with. Bongo, Red River Hog. Alright, but we don't have one of those. Okay, we have officially run out of money, so I'm going to see what we can delete around the place. Money is gone. I love all the... Ah! Yep, and there's the other zoo, the animal, okay, escaping. I obviously need some climb-proof options. Like, they can bust through glass, and... yeah. Okay. They're just climbing in and out. It's just so cute, but apparently people don't like that. Fair enough. What if we did the curved top? Climb proof. Oh, here we go. We can just make it climb proof. Both sides. It's sufficient funds. Let's borrow some money. I don't want to, but we're going to because I need to make sure that these guys don't escape. Done. Oh, we've still got a loan out. Oh, shoot. No wonder. Pay off that loan. Oh, yeah. Barriers. Go like that. And we'll go burnt. And we'll go climb proof bow. Okay, that might prevent the problem. We've got it nice and high. And we'll make it climb proof. There we go. And I believe the barrier. Is this climb proof? I think this one's not climbable anyway. I'm pretty sure that one's not climbable. No, not climbable. So we're good. We should be climb proof. People can see. Stay in your enclosure. Mated pair. They should be happy. Right? This is my theory. Ooh, we're getting some lovely cockroach babies. Yay! Cockroach babies. So what I'm working on at the moment is just getting a path through here. And bringing it out this way. So that we can get some enclosures. Right, so we can put in, I'm going to put in my first enclosure because we've got a little bit of cash, and it's going to be for our American bisons and pronghorns is the idea for that one. So let's just get that all set up. Right, we have our enclosure in place. We're just going to do this while we have the cash and we can get our lovely thing. Ideally, I kind of want to have a little area over here perhaps for the staff. Just keeper hut, just a little cheap keeper hut and a little cheap staff area, just because we're going to have a few animals over here, so I kind of want to make that a thing. Staff thing, and the other one was the staff room. Okay, we have some paths up to our staff room, so let's include those in our work zone, our everything work zones. So, boom. Bum. And that there as well. Then let's get a new work zone created, and this is going to be our little off to the side work zone. So it's off to the side. Famous off to the side. And I realise I have the stupidest work zone names ever, but that's fine. That's my method. How my brain thinks about it. So this is going to be habitat. What we're going to put in here? Bison pronghorn. Oops. Horn, not home. Yay. Animal trading. Let's get those in there before anything else happens. So we've got a male. And a female. And do we have any pronghorns? I really hope that we do. Yes, we do! Okay, male. And a female! We've got breeding pairs for both. That's amazing. I love that for us. So, animal zoo. We need to hire a keeper. And that keeper is going to belong to off to the side. So you're going to be off to the side. No, not vendor. Off to the side. There we go. Yay! So they've got their own little keeper hut and they've got their thing there. So that should be happy days. So that's going to be our last. I know I'm low on cash. I might pause this while we are, because I don't want that money to tick down. And I also haven't done any glass front, and I also haven't done guest facilities. So glass front and facilities. Let's get a lovely donation bin there. Now, I'm curious, like, it's still if the donations aren't happening, because that was a problem, wasn't it? Habitat-wise. American bison, there we go. So we need food, water. I'm gonna go with maybe a couple of heaters. I feel like they would want to be warm, I don't know why. And we'll go with a big enclosure. You know what, maybe we won't do the heaters. I don't think they'll need it. We'll see, we'll see. Just adding unnecessary stuff, and at this point we can't afford unnecessary stuff. Hopefully they can reach that okay. And then enrichment items. So we've got a block of ice, herb scent marker, and large barrel feeder. Now the next one we need to check out is the pronghorn. So herb scent marker, that's the same. Beds and shelters, all good. Heaters, coolers, we'll keep an eye on that. And yes, all feeding okay. So we just need to check on the habitat when they arrive and just make sure it's all good. But yay, look at that. We might actually get our silver objectives today. Amazing. Power source requires repair, as always. Oh, sneaky transformer up there. I didn't know that was there. Oh, if we have to go all green, that's going to be a problem, isn't it? Yeah, aha. So that's a sneaky one up there. I have to remember that. So when we need to go power everything in the zoo with renewable energy, we'll have to change that out. Right, so we just need to increase overall welfare to 70%, and we are done. That's fantastic. Okay, let's just check their environment. So we need some more soil. And they're happy. Okay. Let's just check this against our bisons. That must be a bison because it's a big box full of big bisons. And terrain-wise, they're happy. Perfect. Enrichment, environment, terrain, welfare, temperature's all good. Okay. Yay, hey! So as soon as they get happy, 65%, we've only got 5% more to go, and we've got some happy, hopefully, animals and a nice silver objective achieved. Should be amazing. Look at the view. And we just need some people to go along there and look at my animals. They'll get down there. It'll be fine. We've got litter everywhere. Like, the zoo's fairly disgusting. To be honest, I can't afford any more caretakers. I've got so much vandalized stuff. Can I sort out any of the prime stuff? Like the bins? Replace all? Oh, I can just afford that. Yay. Replace all and replace all. Oh, yay! I mean, it's not going to last long because people are vandalizing my stuff left, right, and centre, and I'm not a fan, but it is what it is. I'm curious, are we going to get some people along here? I mean, obviously it's reachable because we've got our vets in there, so it should be fine. Yay, hey! Alright, I think we're good. Let's just keep an eye on things. Where are we at? 61%. What animals are unhappy? I don't have any money to fix anything, but I'll try. Common wombats. Let's have a look at them. Plants, 0%. Oh, the plants are severely bad for that animal. Are they having a little wombat fight? They're doing a wombat fight. Hello there, fighting wombats. Roar! Wombat fighting. That's so cute. Either that or they're mating. It's a bit hard to tell. But anyway. Oh, mechanic research is complete. What were we researching again? Drink shops. Okay, I might at this point stop the research because I feel like we need that mechanic doing some other things. But we've got some drink shop options, which is great because I feel like we need some more repairs and stuff. Into his burrow. Who else is unhappy? We've got the Himalayan brown bear. Why are they unhappy? Enrichment. Ew. I need some enrichment. Have we researched the Himalayan brown bear? Let's just check that. We've only got one vet, so that's right. We have researched them though, so we should have some options. We just need some cash. Have we got anything to sell? No, we don't have any animals to sell at this point. I'm pretty sure our donations, but just people aren't donating. Why aren't they donating? Alright, let's have a look at our other animals and see if we've got any other animals that we can sell. So we do have some spare wombats. Can we maybe get rid of this one? Trade? Ooh, 4,000. Score, we can get some stuff with that. Juicy, juicy price for a wombat. Himalayan brown bear, there we go. So what other enrichment items have we? Oh, we've got lots of different enrichment items. We can make them happy. Box and a box. What else we got? Fire hose ball, gift box, herb scent marker, large fixed roller thing, and some chimes, which we can't afford now. Can we? Come on. It's jumping up and down. I feel like they've got enough. Right, that should make them happy. Who else can we make happy? Oh, our raccoons are not happy. So customize pets, customize. Alright, let's get rid of... Oh, I did it! Hooray! Silver objectives completed. The sanctuary is looking brilliant and the place is really starting to fill up. Our guests are just as happy as the animals. I'm not sure about that. I haven't seen this many smiling faces since I was last at Goodwin House. We're heading into the final phase of the zoo now, but I'm afraid we have trouble brewing. Remember the rich kid we rescued the bear from? Turns out she's a bigger deal than we thought. There are more reporters and lots of new guests at the gates, all wanting to see this famous animal. While I deal with all of that, I need you to make sure zoo security is up to scratch and that all our new guests have a wonderful visit. The only thing I want brewing around here is my next cup of tea. Nancy. Alright, Nancy. Yay! We got the raccoon statue. So I was going to maybe get rid of a couple of raccoons. So this is our breeding mama. I feel like maybe we can get rid of him and her. Oh, I don't want to do that. I want to sell because we need the money. Ah, protester. I didn't even realize we had protesters. Alright, I think that's made the raccoons are maybe a little bit happier. I think they were over thingies. And red foxes, okay, so we're going to trade those two out. Yes. And we've got... Oh, one of them is dead. Why did I trade them out when one of them's dead? Whoops. Oh, I have to get a new fox. Do we have any that we can get with conservation points? That's the question. Red fox, red fox, red fox. No, not at the moment. We'll have to keep an eye on that. Whoopsie daisies. Either that or we can try making money. I mean, that would be a novel approach. So, in terms of our gold objectives, let's have a quick check of those and we'll finish what we're doing. Oh, the raccoon is expecting some offspring. That's fantastic. So, gold, bronze and silver are done. So we have gold left to go. So we need to have at least 12 habitat species in the zoo. So that's another 5 more animals to get. The problem is money. Increase guest average happiness to 60%. Currently at 28%. We've got more than enough people in the zoo. Keep crime occurrences to below 8. That's going to be a problem. Power everything in the zoo with renewable energy. We're just about there with that. I think there's just maybe 1 or 2 that we need to replace. So that's okay. Breed 6 new Himalayan brown bears. We've got our breeding pair. We just need them to breed. Build a suspended gondola transport ride. Oh gosh. Alright, and increase education rating to 2.0 stars. I mean, we've got our education stuff all set up. I wonder if we get the gondola ride in, and then that can kind of go down there, and we can charge money for it and make money off that, because if they're not paying donations, that might be the way to make cash. Okay. Well, I'm going to wrap it up there. Thank you guys for hanging out with me today and having a little bit of zoo fun. This is a tough one. Honestly, this is a little toughy zoo. I was not expecting the DLC zoos to be all that tough, but you know what? This one is definitely a challenge. So I'm there for it. I just don't know how good I'm going to be at doing it. Oh, look at that beautiful sunrise over the mountains. Beautiful. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys have had fun, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.